Okay, so let's take a look at the WordPress dashboard. This is the in a nutshell tutorial overview. If you would like to go deeper, then I have a deeper look into the dashboard where we go through every element in a bit more detail to show you not just what is where, but also why you might want to find it. So if you would like to have a look at that, then if you want to go a bit deeper down that rabbit hole, then please check out that one. But this is the WordPress dashboard in a nutshell. And let's get started. So here we are at the dashboard. You'll be greeted by this once you sign into your website. And like any user interface, it could seem intimidating or daunting at first, but if you think about how complicated, looking at something like Gmail or even Facebook is at first, it's where is everything and what does it do? And certainly if you can get yourself around the Amazon website and navigate to your video and then your music and your shopping and your list, then this is really so easy, and let's have a look at that. Okay, so up here, this is where you are signed in and you can edit your profile and have a look at that, and also obviously log out. Up in the top left, we have a link to the website. Now, if we click that, I'll open that in another link. There's a tab has just opened, you can't see it, and this is our website. This is just a demo site that I've been using to do tutorials and just show how to do little things. And so here we go. This is a very simple and terrible homepage, but that's how you navigate to that. I'm digressing, terrible me. Okay, so up there, top left, visit site. If you go to new, then you'll see that you've got post, media, page, and user. Again, if you want to look at the more in-depth dashboard tutorial, we'll look into those in a bit more depth, but this mimics this here. So generally, apart from these very helpful additions that you'll find along the top bar here, everything is on the left menu. So when you need to update your website, which you will need to, you can visit updates, and when you're due an update, you will see a little red badge appearing here, and that will just tell you that something there needs your attention. Posts, if you go to posts, then you have an overview of every post that you have already on the website. Now the good thing is that this layout is the same across pages as well. It all becomes very familiar very quickly. So if you select things and then do bulk actions, then you can do so. But essentially, this is an overview of all of your posts, and once you've got lots of them, you can filter them much like any shopping website that you've used. And let's take a look at a post, example post, and this is the layout. So when you want to modify a page or a post, you'll get the same layout here. On the right, we have the sort of tools and settings, and this is for the document in general. And then if we select a block, we're now on the block tab, and this is where you can change different settings so that you can make it look and feel how you think it should. Now that's not good for contrast, so maybe that looks a bit better. So it's very, very simple. This is not something you would need to look at immediately. Again, I go through all of these things in a bit more depth in the other tutorial. This is where you have the featured image. I'll just quickly show you that. Let's preview this post and you can see what's what. So we have example post as the title. I'm signed in as Chris, obviously. That's whenever everything was created. And category, we're in the inspiration category. So you can see how easily it looks. It's very easy to lay out. These blocks, you will see here, we've got the heading, and then we've got the blocks, and we've got a button down there. And it's really simple to change everything. A simple button, we update here, and then we've got a simple button, and that's how easy it is to update your website. You could also change your featured image, which is this one here. Again, everything just correlates. It's so easy to learn the layout. Okay, so stepping away from that, click up here, add blocks there. Okay, so WordPress. So you would add a new post or add a new post, and this is where you change and add categories. Again, look at my other video. Media, this is where you find your media library. So all the images that you've uploaded, and that are available for you to use. And if you'd like to add to your media, then you go to add new and drop files in or access your device there. Easy to do even on your mobile. Pages, again, look at the how intuitive this becomes because it's all similar. It's such a similar layout, and yet you are creating pages on your website and posts also. So you can see everything is really simple and familiar once you've had an initial look around. Comments, you would moderate your comments there. Appearance, this is where you start to install a couple of things onto your website. So this is our theme. So when you get to that point where you want to change your theme, you would come here and do add new, and you would search for a theme that you think looks pretty and functional for your website and for your goals, and simply install, and then you would have activate. You customize your theme and you're taken to this different area here. Very simple. Every theme will give you different options, and look at that, that's just how you change everything. And then you would click publish up there. Okay. Right, widgets. Again, this is worthy of its own video, but this is where you access widgets, which displays functionality on your site. So in the footer area, we've got recent comments. I do want you to understand how it all how you're looking at the back end of the dashboard is representing what you see on the website. So recent comments, categories, meta. Recent comments, categories. Oh, I changed the title on that in a demonstration, but let's have a look. I'll show you. Change title, you see? And so often, especially with menus as well, you can just change these around. And if we refresh the page, there you go. Okay, so that's how the dashboard area is really how you integrate with the front end, and you can create all the changes that you want. Going to menus again, we've got primary menu, so we've got about, inspiration, and you'll notice that this is indented. And let's show you what that does. Inspiration. Under that, we've got example post. It's very similar to the category tree. So there we go. So about, inspiration, get in touch. About, inspiration, get in touch. Again, you can whiz that around, save your menu, and refresh the page, and look at that. Okay, so once again, we're seeing how easy it is to add to a menu, click, add, and we're away. We've already got that one added. There we go. Save menu. Look at that. All those changes, so easy to do. Background, we won't look at that. Plugins, much like themes, this is where you have a look at your installed plugins. I've got a separate video on what a plugin is and what you might want to install. But essentially, when you do, go to plugins here, add new, and much like the themes, you browse what you would like to look for, and then you click install. Users is where you would change or add users, and you can do that according to roles. Again, that's a different video, but this is where you would find it. And the last thing I think I'll show you is settings in general. This is where you get a bit more into the in-depth stuff across your site. So just things like date format and time format as it displays on the site. A really important thing to look at really actually is permalinks. You would want to change this as soon as you start up your site. You don't want these being displayed in the address bar, so you would have all these numbers. That's not very friendly for humans, but also for Google. So you would want, I would recommend post name, and then you can see that that's much nicer. If you want to do a custom structure, you can have a look at this and make that up. Okay, so there is a dashboard tour, a whistle stop, a nutshell, whatever you might want to call it. But if you would like to go a bit deeper into looking at what does what in a bit more detail, then please do check out that tutorial. But I hope that helps you get initially used to the interface, and of course, you'll become more intuitive as you start to use it. But I hope that you understand that it's not really needing to be that daunting. It's rather easy to use, and it's all very well organized for your convenience. That is the power of WordPress. Okay, thank you so much. I will speak to you soon.